Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for another one of Louie's vlogs. And we did not have the best training week. We're going to keep kind of doing his vlogs because he is an advanced lifter who has benched 350. He's overhead pressed 225, deadlifted 505, things like that since I've had him on the roster. But we're going through, and I'm not going to get into all his details, a little bit of health complications with his joints. And so we had to adjust his week. He went and did that floor press. He got 275. He's like, everything hurt. I stopped there even though it was obviously light. Now, he's doing a bunch of tens on benching, but you guys notice a bunch of touch and go. This is one of those things that I've been yelling at him for close to 3 years about. Touch and go benching. I do personally feel it contributes to some of his tendon problems he has. Just my opinion. But there's other factors involved. So what we ended up doing for this last week after he did this ME day, we went over to just programming sets of 10 on everything. We're taking his speed workout, we're taking his max workout because he can't handle the heavy loads when this happens. And so we just go back to just trying to build a little muscle. And then whenever he can handle the heavy loads, we come back in and we hit big lifts. But again, that has resulted in over the years, as you guys have seen some of the footage, to where he's done 5x5 with chins with 90 pounds before, a 350 close grip bench, 225 press, I believe a 425 back squat. Right? So he's done pretty well. So what we did on that day, we had programmed, he was supposed to just come in and do dumbbell presses, chins, one-arm dumbbell rows. Right, that's what he did after the floor press. Now later in the week, we had to adjust back over. Now you guys notice because I yell at him, he's pausing. He had to take the weight all the way down because the percentages that we're running down to 210, and he did 5 sets of 10 with this. 5 sets of 10, and it's at 60% of his max. Right, so that's whatever he calculated it at. He told me this was 210. I actually, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to calculate it real quick and see what he's basing that as his max on. It's 350. But as you guys can see, he was able to handle it. So his bench is probably still close to 350 on the max. Chins, the same thing. We're trying to do sets of 10 on the weighted chins. And then afterwards, he did some incline. He goes back and forth. I always program flat, but he likes to still just do incline sometimes in his own rotation. He decides what he wants to put in there every now and then. Because, Louie's going to do what Louie's going to do, and he likes the incline angle. Plus, it helps carry over to his overhead press, which we've taken back out for a little while. And then afterwards, we're doing deadlifts and good mornings for 5 sets of 10 on both of his lower days. And again, working this at 60%. So he's pulling about 300 pounds or so, right? 60% of 505 for 5 sets of 10, right? And then he's doing the same thing with good mornings. He's taking a weight that he can handle for sets of 10. We're leaving reps in reserve and knocking those out. So again, it's going to be a very short vlog, but it's something, again, I always point out to people. We're looking for reps in reserve. Even my biggest, strongest lifters, we don't train to failure. So if we do a 5x10, if you're having to drop weight to get to your 5x10s, then you started too heavy on the set. Again, quality volume. Quality volume. Right? That's what we're looking for. We don't take things to failure. We just do quality work. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and hopefully we'll get a longer vlog for him next time.